Good evening. Today I'm going to talk to you about superheroes, actually, which is one of my favorite topics to talk about. Specifically, I'm going to talk about Marvel's Civil War. Hmm? Don't look at the camera. No, tilt it towards the camera.
You can also send them the link.
Or at the same time. That's the best part. It's got Spider-Man.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about why Captain America is in my opinion, he's right. He doesn't win, first of all. Iron Man ends up coming out on top, only because Captain America realizes what's going on is really not in the best interest of the whole world, honestly. So what happens is a bunch of new young superheroes are coming out of the woodwork and starting to cause problems for the real heroes. And at one point, this group of young heroes, is fighting crime as a TV show. And they go up against some big league villains. And a elementary school ends up blowing up. A lot of kids die. Very dark, I know, but a lot of kids die. And one of the moms, only one, gets really mad about this. Only one of them gets super mad about this and comes after Tony Stark, and who is Iron Man if you don't know. Comes after Tony Stark and says, y'all can't be doing this anymore. Y'all are doing whatever you want. There's nobody regulating y'all, and my son's dead, and it's because of you. And that really hits Tony in his artificial heart. So Cap and Tony kind of start talking about, how to fix this problem. And the government decided to come up with the Superhero Registration Act, which tells that every superhero has to register under their full name, their secret identity, and, be paid. They'd work for the government. They'd be a special army. Cap doesn't like that. He, even though everyone knows who he is, some heroes like Spider-Man aren't out there. Their personas are, but not their real identities. And so Cap feels that if he were to work under the government fully, like be paid by them and have to go on missions for them only, he wouldn't be able to help the little people. He wouldn't be able to help the guy that's getting mugged down the street without miles and miles of red tape. While Tony, on the other hand, sees it more of this is a real issue and the government's going to be the only people who can fix it. So Tony gets together with a bunch of scientists like Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym and create their plan called 52. Plan 52 is just the 52nd plan of 100 different plans to fix this problem. And it's the Superhero Registration Act, along with creating a superhero team for each state of the United States, rather than having them all focused on the East Coast, which, if you've ever noticed, everybody's in Manhattan all the time. Don't go to New York, you will probably get mugged by Venom. So, Cap's gonna be right. I believe Cap is right, because who doesn't want to feel safe no matter what? Like, I don't want to see a superhero going and attacking a bunch of aliens, but only focusing on that, not really worrying about the civilians. Most of the time in a team of superheroes, there's the heavy hitters that are going in and facing the problem, and then there's the weaker heroes who are doing crowd control and protecting civilians and stuff like that. Tony wants none of that. He just wants to go in, solve the problem, deal with the collateral later, because of course he can. He's mega rich. That's really all that I have. I think Cap should win. He doesn't. Sorry, but that's it for me.